say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Noles will kick it away to start. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They go to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Burden. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight.
Touchdown, Orange! First score of the game goes up.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. With the catch, it's Burden.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dope. Working that left side now. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball, too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Hines is back in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Time winding down in the quarters. They come to the line. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Cuse. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Newton. Got his man on the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Seminoles want to move quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Burden. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Burden. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? Get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Syracuse right back at it. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Syracuse. They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Trying play action. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Hard running there. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Burden. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Burden. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Syracuse right back at it. He wants to throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Got enough space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swam. So big playmaking is always a possibility. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wisconsin. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Newton. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. The Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Looking to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down. They can still stop the clock. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. A great catch and run for 6.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the 2nd half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They they've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Makes the grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Everett. They pick up the first down, they'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll immediately call timeout. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. He'll bring it out. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Wants to throw. It's Newton. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Leads it with the bat. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. Caught near the sticks, it's Burden. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down, and you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
And back to the air on second down. The quick out. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
And he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
He'll set up to throw. Big guy smells it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cuse. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Hauls it in. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Back to throw. It's Newton. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Wood or...
Got some room entered to the goal line. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Noles! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
definitely need some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hagan. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Burden. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Still looking. It's complete on the right side. Got room at the 35. He's loose. Touchdown, Florida State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Finds his man. It's Hagan. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up for it.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Dropping back, it's Newton. Got it in the middle, it's Menace. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? And the Noles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the
There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights. That brings him to within 1. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Syracuse right back at it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Works the middle of the field. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Quickly complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Complete out of the backfield. Touchdown, Syracuse. Syracuse. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Newton. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the gun on third down. Wide open downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking the deep shot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. That's reeled in, it's Finley. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Gets the back moving. On third and long, try to convert through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Burden. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Hagan. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Grab near the marker. It's Burden. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this to extend the lead late. they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.